Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Rice Report with one of our just quick hit notes out there explaining a specific topic that I think we can shed some light on. And today we're going to cover cancel culture. This is a big topic that's happening in the world. People are, in the last decade, have been waking up left and right and going, why are people screaming at me for exercising my free speech or for having my own opinion? And the barrage of attacks for those who actually tell the truth and have free speech inclination, who want to speak their mind, they're continually violently attacked in some cases, but attacked online, berated by their friends, and ultimately separated from society that they know, creating a lonelier person with a desired effect. That's cancel culture. But cancel culture is just one individual bullet in the gun of fifth-generation warfare, psychological and social engineering. The entire process breaks down into three parts. First, you get them to contort and think a new way and use different words to be politically correct. The entire purpose of political correctness, or phase one of this plan within a social engineered fifth-generation war, would be to get people to use different words. And if they use the wrong word, then they would offend someone, creating a victim. So you create a victim society, and then you create the oppressor, the oppressed, and the oppressor. This is used as psychological tools against you, and you don't even know what's happening. In a world of free speech, First Amendment, the way you desensitize people to the fact that one day you may take away their right to free speech is you begin social engineering using political correctness as used by Stalin and Mao and some of the greatest communists in the world, who are also the largest mass murderers. Between those two, they killed 120 million people who didn't think the same way. So the way it begins is you start with political correct speech, allowing people to be offended at certain words that we use and to call the other person offensive for not using the right word. That helps recruit different members from each party in this fifth generation psychological war, which is individualists and collectivists, those who want a free lifestyle and free speech versus those who want groupthink and to be told what to do. This is the true battle that we fight and the psychological weapons they use. So phase one, political correctness. Once they've recruited more people into the collectivist pool, the individualists that remain, now if they will not change the way that they speak and stop using certain terms that are deemed offensive by someone in a high castle to all the peasants in the field, they must now defend that speech. And if someone offends that speech, then they have the ability and the right to attack and silence them. Again, creating an isolation of a victim or whoever's the end result of these attacks. At the end of the day, what you've done is recruited more people because they feel good about canceling people. They feel it's their right. They have contorted their mind and gone to a groupthink model and now believe that if you don't think the same way as all these other people, you deserve to be silenced. This is another step in isolating people away from the people they love and society. If you can't change the way they think and talk, and you can't shut them up in public, the next and final phase in this communist plan, which is done through Zionist nations throughout the world, is you begin to desensitize society. Now, I'm going to tell you what to say, and if you say the wrong thing, I'm going to silence you. And if you keep talking and you keep sharing your free speech, eventually I'm going to call you a dissenter, and all these people over here will not care if you live or die. That creates phase three, called genocide. So while we are in the middle of this very confusing time in human history, I think it's important to understand the history and the psychological plan behind cancel culture, because it is phase two in a three-step plan towards desensitizing a society and normalizing mass genocide. This is Eric Rice. It's been great having a few minutes with you. I hope that helps to explain a specific subject just a little bit deeper. We'll see you next time.